Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Many people are wondering if XRP will be released after the cryptocurrency exchange again hinted at its willingness to fight against what it sees as SEC overreach. In passing, when Ripple's CTO says they are leaving the U.S. market, what exactly does that mean? Furthermore, XRP is among the top 10 tokens that 500 of the largest VC whales have invested in. Following the analysis of an XRP enthusiast, we will also discuss the possibility of XRP reaching $17. Now let's get down to the meat of the day's discussion. How will Dapper Labs' decision regarding NBA Top Shot moments NFT affect Ripple's pending lawsuit? The largest cryptocurrency exchange in the United States, Coinbase, has updated its risk disclosure, suggesting a hardening of stance against what it sees as SEC overreach. Axios was the first to report on this shift, which was included in the crypto exchange's most recent earnings report. It is worth noting that Coinbase now says in its risk disclosure that it may only delist crypto assets fingered by the SEC as securities once a judicial ruling supports the regulator's claim. According to the company's updated risk disclosure, we may determine not to remove a particular crypto asset from Coinbase spot market even if the SEC or another regulator alleges that the crypto asset is a security. This wouldn't be the first time the cryptocurrency exchange has threatened legal action over the SEC token classifications. Remember that the SEC had claimed that 9 tokens listed on the exchange were securities in a filing against Deshorn Wahai, a former Coinbase product manager, and 2 others accused of insider trading. Coinbase has declared that all cryptocurrencies traded on its platform are not securities, demonstrating faith in its asset listing process. Several months after the SEC claim, Coinbase still allows users to trade 6 of the 9 assets. As the SEC steps up its crypto enforcement efforts, it has updated its risk disclosure to reflect recent attacks on crypto staking and stablecoins. Coinbase's earnings report reveals a sizable contribution from interests earned on USC reserves, indicating its involvement in all of these areas of the cryptocurrency sector. The cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase appears to be preparing for battle, judging by recent events and public statements. Brian Armstrong, CEO of Coinbase, recently made it clear that the company's staking services do not constitute securities. If necessary, we will gladly argue this point in court. Following news of a change in Coinbase's risk disclosure, this is the question on the minds of many XRP investors. Remember that after the SEC filed a complaint against Ripple and its executives, the company stopped backing XRP on the grounds that it was an unregistered security. Many were surprised by the decision, given that the company had reportedly analyzed the asset at length and consulted with the SEC prior to listing it. Consequently, many in the XRP community are curious as to whether or not the exchange will once again contemplate listing XRP in light of this new policy. Because of this, the hashtag #RealisticXRP is trending on Twitter, and Coinbase has hinted at a major announcement this coming Thursday. Speculation has recently arisen regarding possible plans to relist XRP. In support of this, there is scant evidence. In addition, Ripple CTO David Schwartz has dropped hints that the blockchain payments firm may consider winding down operations in the US. Last night, the executive and creator of the XRP ledger for Ripple made this announcement on Twitter. In response to rumors about a threatening tweet, he clarified that he simply meant that the company might be tempted to walk through a door and slam it shut. I pray that we never find ourselves in a situation where we feel the need to rush through a closed door and slam it in the face of whoever or whatever stands in our way. While it's not what he wants to happen, Schwartz suggested the company might leave the US in a recent tweet. In his defense, Schwartz argued that the world wasn't all there was cracked up to be and that Congress could always alter the current situation. That's a tough call, and I hope we never have to make it, Schwartz wrote. Keep in mind that the stakes are high, but not as high as this might lead you to believe. Because, hey, this is just the United States. There's a lot more to the world than meets the eye, and the laws can be altered by Congress. Does their funding dry up despite the fact that Schwartz's statements neither confirm nor deny anything and deal in speculative language? Yes. And Maverick suggests that the executive's cryptic statements often foreshadow future events. Maverick claims that before the Wells notice against Ripple became public, Schwartz obliquely advised XRP holders to cash out. Moreover, Schwartz's most recent Twitter cover photo has contributed to the rumor mill. A scrappy financial startup learns that bringing instant payments to the masses comes with a price tag much higher than they bargain for when they get entangled in a web of corruption and betrayal on their quest to shake up the status quo, putting them in a position where they must prioritize keeping alive over achieving their vision. This is what the picture on the cover says. Attorney John E. Deaton, who is representing thousands of XRP holders in the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission case against Ripple, has responded to Schwartz's latest comments. As an amicus, I pointed out that this further demonstrated why XRP holders require legal counsel in the ongoing dispute over whether or not XRP is a security. Deaton claims that the company has primary responsibility to Ripple itself. A key part of the lawyer's defense for Ripple was to point out that the company owes nothing to XRP holders, despite what some might think. It's important to remember that the court has yet to make a decision on the case. After more than 2 years, all briefs were submitted by both sides. It's worth noting that 95% of customers who signed up after the SEC case are based in countries outside the US, as stated repeatedly by Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse. And in light of the current US regulatory climate, he recently urged members of the crypto community to look elsewhere for inspiration, pointing out that other administrations were drafting clear crypto rules. It's only natural that more crypto companies would expand their operations abroad. At this time, Schwartz has not responded to requests for comment, and it is unknown how this would impact XRP investors in the country. Please subscribe to our channel and enable notifications to be among the first to know when there are important developments pertaining to XRP. Big cryptocurrency investors have started showing strong interest in XRP as the lawsuit between Ripple and the SEC nears its conclusion. The top 500 Binance Smart Chain whales have been buying XRP in large quantities over the past day, as shown by data from WhaleStats. Meanwhile, there has been significant interest in XRP from the top 100 BK chain whales. The top 100 BSC chain addresses have purchased the most XRP tokens, according to data from WhaleStats. It's worth noting that XRP isn't among the top 10 most sold tokens, suggesting that these crypto whales intend to keep their XRP hoards to themselves. Based on the available information, these whales collectively possess 708,000 XRP, which is currently worth around $280,000. This latest event is further evidence that institutional investors are becoming increasingly interested in XRP. It has been reported that over 60 million XRP tokens have been traded in the past 24 hours, thanks to the efforts of Whale Alert. Sometime within the last 10 hours, an unidentified whale made a $12.4 million withdrawal from the Latin American exchange, equivalent to about 31.8 million XRP. Bitso, the EU-based cryptocurrency exchange, received a 33 million XRP deposit from another anonymous whale a few minutes later. Bitstamp. As further evidence, anonymous XRP influence in their country and box suggests that a settlement involving the destruction of half of Ripple's escrow tokens in SEK could be the catalyst for XRP's breakout to $7 or $17. He did, however, stress that this is all conjecture and barely plausible at best. If the United States insists that Ripple burn half of the tokens currently in escrow as part of the settlement terms for the ongoing litigation, the price of XRP could skyrocket to $7.40 upon reaching the market cap of Ethereum and to $17.40 if it ever reaches the market cap of Bitcoin, as predicted by him. Further, the likelihood of a settlement in the SEC vs. Ripple case, let alone one that involves the destruction of escrow tokens, is low. The likelihood of a settlement prior to a court ruling has been emphasized repeatedly by attorney John Deaton. This was another one of Deaton's 2018 forecasts. However, the attorney recently mentioned that Ripple could pay up to $250 million in settlement if the commission publicly agrees that the current and future sales of XRP are not regarded as securities. He's skeptical, however, that the SEC will publicly announce its intention to regulate the cryptocurrency sector at this time. The question at hand is the most important one today. Will the decision in the Dapper Labs NBA Top Shot Moments NFTs case have any bearing on Ripple's legal action? Please subscribe to our channel and enable notifications to be among the first to know when there are important developments pertaining to XRP. After a US district judge denied Dapper Labs' request to dismiss a lawsuit alleging that its NBA Top Shots Moments NFTs are securities, several rumors emerged about the Ripple vs. SEC legal battle. A number of cryptocurrency supporters have expressed concern over the past few hours that the Dapper Labs ruling could have a major impact on the outcome of the Ripple vs. SEC lawsuit. One US-based attorney, Meta Lohman, addressed these worries by explaining why he does not think the Dapper Labs ruling will affect the ongoing Ripple lawsuit Malami, and by clarifying that the court's decision on the movements in FTX is focused on dismissing a complaint alleging that the NFT is security. He did, however, state that Judge Annalisa Torres was reviewing the evidence presented by the parties in the summary judgment phase of Ripple's case. Metalman elaborated by saying that the FTX ruling did not account for secondary market sales of the digital collectible, whereas the XRP case does. Since not all NFTs offered by any company will constitute a security, the judge stressed in his opinion that the underlying facts matter. The lawyer also pointed out that the judge in the Dapper Labs lawsuit distinguished the two cases by emphasizing that the NFTs in question are traded on a private blockchain developed by the issuer. Tokens associated with Ripple, on the other hand, are distributed via a public ledger. Because of this, he continued, the Top Shot report might be seen as a good thing for Ripple overall. The recent court ruling regarding Dapper Labs' NBA Top Shot moments in FTX has generated discussion among members of the cryptocurrency community. To provide some background, Judge Victor Marrero ruled against Dapper Labs' motion to dismiss the complaint on the grounds that the NFT is not a security. The speculation is that Judge Marrero has declared all NFTs, including moments and digital collectibles, to be securities. In regards to the progress of XRP, the judge has never ruled that NFTs are securities, as pointed out by attorney John Deaton. According to him, Judge Marrero only ruled against Dapper Labs in its bid to have the lawsuit against it dismissed. Deaton elaborated that nobody should be surprised by the turn of events because such a request is rarely approved. A surprising turn of events, according to Deaton, would require the judge to rule in favor of the motion to dismiss. To be notified immediately whenever a new video is published to XRP News, activate the Notify Me and subscribe buttons. There are other films that go into greater depth about XRP history. In the meantime, you can see us in action in the embedded video below. Goodbye and see you later.